Hello, it's Derek Martha, the Urban Bigfooter. I am walking back to the site now. I just passed a little rock. Boy, this is riddled. This area is so riddled with poison ivy. They would definitely not use it. And so I came back a different time, right? I was coming back in the morning, but I decided to come in the evening, right? This way will mess their timing up a bit. But look. So I left a plum here, and I'm not saying raccoons and possums don't like plums, fresh plums, because it was a fresh ripe plum. But so does Bigfoot, and they definitely don't like cherry tomatoes. And look, they left all the cherry tomatoes, ate all the cheese, and this has been sitting here for a couple of days, 3 days. So I got them some more. I got them some meat this time. I got them some ribs, baby back ribs, a pork sausage, and got them a couple of I know this sounds bad, dog biscuits, but they love anything, and I'm not going to tell them it's dog biscuits. And I still don't see any prints, because I used to trap raccoons and possums, right? I used to sell raccoons meat, and I used to sell their fur. So I know the signs that they make, and I don't see any signs of any raccoons around. I'm like I said, I know that raccoons like fresh fruit, but a raccoon will eat a tomato. If its tomato is covered in olive oil, they're gonna smash it. I'm telling you, Bigfoot does not like tomatoes. I've used tomatoes numerous times, but look. See that I'm not. Gosh, I'm not. That, I guess, perpendicular tree right there. That's unnatural. That's just unnatural. That's a property marker. They use those for property markers, right? So you'll notice a whole bunch of them in a forest. They're not going to be together, but they'll be away. And I have to be really, I guess, cautious of what I'm doing here, because I just had a gentleman run by with a dog, and he didn't notice me. I guess I'm not being too loud, which is awesome, because I'm not trying to be loud. But I thought, when I walked in here, I thought I saw a head poking around the tree in the middle of this grassy field here, and I try to get on my camera. By the time I got on my camera and picked it up, I didn't see it anymore, and I can't see it because of the grass. But with any case scenario, I know these guys are taking. I know they're, because I heard a wood knock 3 mornings ago. That we have the signs here. They love sitting up in that area. Look, we got like a little fence posting there. I've heard a scream here one night. So I know they're here. I definitely know they're here, and the scream sounds like a fire whistle. But I was going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you another story. And hey, look, here's a tree break that. See that? Not everything is Bigfoot, but you notice back there, it's a break. So it's an old break. Here's another one right here, and that looks like it's been twisted. It's been twisted because it hasn't been cut. No, what I'm saying is no tractors or equipment has touched that. Look at that trail. See that trail going in? That's probably where they go in sometimes, because that's a wide trail. But I was at an area I was researching 13 of them. It was my very first time watching them, the very first time I got screamed at, very first time for a lot of things, a lot of crazy encounters. So I've even had a I don't know how you would call it, because I didn't see it, but it was this, like I was going to say UFO, but it was a light that flashed out of the sky and lit me and my dog up, and it only stayed on for a second or two and then flashed right off. But I was going to tell you a story, another story, and trying to figure out which story I should tell you, because I got numerous stories. I told you the one last time about the juvenile smacking on the side of the house. How about the one? I'm gonna make this in two parts, right? Because I got people walking all around me. Well, nah, I guess I don't care. They're not paying attention to me. So let's go ahead and tell you about my experiences. So, let me see. Okay. I'll tell you about my dog. That was a real funny experience. And hold on for a minute. Hey, my friend, how you doing?
Good,
Beautiful. Hey, buddy. Oh, are you hear me? So, hold on for a minute. Hold on.